Taking a developmental approach to emerging literacy aims to support education practitioners to match the teaching and learning of early literacy, language, and communication experiences to the needs of each child. Through collaborative partnerships between education, allied health professionals, and educational psychologists, educational practitioners across the Northern Alliance have been embedding Highland's approach to emerging literacy across the north of Scotland. This video reflects on the impact on professionals and the outcomes for children and young people across the Northern Alliance this academic session.
Any teacher working within early stages, whether they're newly qualified, experienced, or have moved from upper stages to early stages recently, face the same challenge. And that challenge is to meet a group of children, get to know them very quickly, and work out where they are in terms of their literacy understanding and knowledge. This is a very difficult task if you don't have specialist knowledge to help you do so, but we very clearly know that the one-size-fits-all approach is inappropriate and ineffective. So we need to furnish these teachers with the knowledge that they can identify and act upon the needs of the children in their class. The developmental emerging literacy approach from Highlands has furnished teachers with the tools to be able to do this.
I think at a class level, what we found really useful was the assessment tools. They allowed us to kind of obviously gauge where the children were and really pick out the gaps for each individual pupil. From the assessment tools, we were able to plan suitable lessons for the children, and we found across both English and Gaelic classes that we're able to plan loads of activities, some suggested by yourselves, some others that perhaps with Gaelic we incorporated different resources in for the Gaelic activities.
For any teacher working with a young group of children, this gives enormous confidence that they are getting on the right tracks and that they are responding to the gaps in their knowledge appropriately with activities that will have impact.
We brought parents on board as well and kind of spoke about the importance of these activities for the children. I think as well, taking this approach really gives teachers more of a confidence, I suppose, in their professional judgment.
We found the developmental approach to emerging literacy has been an amazing experience for us this year, because it's based on solid, good practice. It's based on what people know about children's development, facts about children's development.
It's given us a way to shift our focus to early intervention before literacy issues arise. And we're using and practicing a shared language between education and health.
Our school and nursery staff have adopted a number of the emerging literacy methodologies and also resources. They're monitoring progress using the RAFA driver diagrams and run charts, engaging parents in focused home school activities.
Having the resources online with the Highland Literacy website has been great to use when working with other practitioners within my setting. I've also been able to meet up with practitioners from throughout Shetland and share practice about how we can embed literacy within the early years.
The Highland Literacy Emerging Literacy Project website is terrific. I use it all the time. I print out resources from it. I consult it for just about everything that I am going to work on with the pupils. It has really given us confidence together to work with nursery pupils and primary 1 pupils. As far as the pupils are concerned, we, the pupils, they are so engaged in all the activities. The activities, they're just terrific. All we have to do is look them up. What do we want to do next? What's the next stage and the next steps? Look it up on the website. Let's make these resources. Let's focus on these lessons. And the children get such a lot of fun out of them. They are right on their level.
I think the benefits of taking a developmental approach to literacy are that the child is at the heart of the process. It puts child development and next steps in learning right at the front of the teaching and learning that happens in the classroom. It allows children to make progress at the right time for them, and also for the teacher to identify the gaps and be able to teach appropriately to ensure they've got a firm foundation for future learning.
The most important outcome is the change in approach that all this brings. It's allowing children to progress along their own individual pathways.
We have seen between the initial screen in September and rescreening the children again in January, we have seen the massive improvements that the children are making. This is based on good, solid teaching practice.
This approach benefits the teaching and the professionalism of our teachers, but also, most importantly, has massive impact for the children who are involved with it.
But to me, all the evidence I've got here, the evidence has revealed to me how well the children have progressed and how advanced they are now at this stage compared to previous years. And I believe that so strongly that is because of this wonderful emerging literacy project. And I have to say, I have been teaching a long time, and this is the best thing I've ever seen in early years education. Long may it last.